Hey, everyone, it's your favorite YouTuber here, and today we're talking about starting a profitable business online. Are you ready to turn your entrepreneurial dreams into a reality? Well, buckle up because we're diving into everything you need to know to make it happen. From identifying your target market, to creating a solid business plan and executing it with precision, we'll cover it all. And the best part is, you don't need to have any prior business experience to make this work for you. All you need is a little bit of hustle and determination. So, if you're ready to take your financial future into your own hands and start your very own profitable business online, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. And don't forget to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get started. Before we dive into the juicy stuff, I want to make a quick reminder. This video is entirely generated by artificial intelligence, from text to voice and even the video itself. But don't let that fool you. I've been working hard on making my online journey profitable, and I'm excited to share my strategies with you. In the description below, I've included all the links to the exact tools I'm using on a daily basis to make my online business successful. From generating the script, to creating a voiceover and creating the video, I've got you covered. Okay, so you want to start an online biz, right? First things first, you gotta figure out who you're selling to. That's where identifying your target market comes in. There are tools that can help, like surveys and stuff, but basically it's all about understanding your customers' problems and what they need. It's not as hard as it seems. Just ask yourself what's the biggest problem you see in the market, and where your product fits in. Then, once you've got your market figured out, you look at what solutions you can offer. Write out the pros and cons of each on a whiteboard or flip chart. And then decide which one works best for your target audience. Now that you've got a solid plan, it's time to figure out who your customers are. The more specific you can get, the better. This'll help you save time and money in the long run, and you can tailor your content to really hit home with your target audience. Start by thinking about your own experiences and what problems you've seen people have. You can also check out the trends in your industry, look at the growth rates, and see what other similar companies are doing. This way, you'll get a good idea of who you should be targeting. Make sure you've got the right solution to a problem or need in the market. That's the key to making money and building a biz that really rocks. To find out what people need, hit up Facebook groups and online forums and ask around. Do some market research and check out your competition too. Look at online businesses that are killing it in your niche for inspiration. Once you know what the market is after, it's time to get to work and develop your product or service. This is where you get to use your expertise and experience to make your biz a success. But remember, just having a great idea isn't enough, you gotta be able to deliver on it. Say you're making a time-saving fitness program and schedule. You might need to create a series of videos that show how to do the exercises. Then you can offer those videos to your potential customers. That's a smart way to market your biz and attract more traffic to your website. Starting an online biz is totally doable, just bring some creativity, lots of patience, and the right tools. And once you've got a successful biz going, you can enjoy the sweet benefits of job security and freedom that come with being your own boss. To build a successful online biz, you gotta find a problem or need in the market and turn it into a product people will love. That's the key. A product can be anything you can touch, show off, or demonstrate, like a concert, shampoo, or fitness app. Marketing then is all about creating a kick-ass website that lets you sell or give an experience that'll make them come back for more. Make it interactive with chat, graphics, or a virtual tour. This'll help you stand out from the competition and get more customers. And, using the latest tech is a big plus too. You need now to create content that's gonna drive traffic, leads, and sales. If you want your content to have a real impact, you need to be consistent. That's why you gotta have a plan, and that's where a content calendar comes in. It helps you stay organized and make sure you're posting on time. Now, it's time to start thinking about what type of content you want to create. You can figure that out by asking your followers on social media, or doing some research. Tools like BuzzSumo's Question Analyzer or Answer the Public can give you some insight on what your audience wants to know. Or you can use Google Analytics to see what questions your audience is searching for and what topics they're most engaged with. With that information, you can figure out what topics to focus on and what kind of content is going to work best for your audience. Video is a big deal, so make sure you're using that in your content strategy. Videos can really boost engagement and help you make more sales. Finally, you need to set some goals and measure your success. Pick a few metrics that matter to your business, primary or secondary, and make sure you're reaching those goals. Now that you've got your audience and the right topics, it's time to create that killer content. There are all sorts of formats to choose from, like blog posts, videos, images, and infographics. And don't forget to repurpose old content and share user-generated content too. That way, you can get the most reach and engagement possible. It's time to map out your audience's buying journey. This is what we call content mapping, and it's a crucial part of your marketing strategy. We're talking about getting to know your audience's pain points, what they're into, and what motivates them. This way, you can create content that speaks directly to them and convinces them to buy from your company. Now, let's talk about planning your content creation and distribution. This means figuring out the topics and keywords you want to focus on, creating clusters of related topics, and scheduling it all out on your content calendar. And don't forget, it's super important to set some success metrics for yourself. What do you want to achieve with your content? Whether it's increasing revenue, getting more organic traffic, generating leads, or boosting conversions, make sure your content is aligned with your goals. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure your content is well written and optimized for search engines. You want to show up on the first page of Google and attract potential customers, right? To do that, make sure your content is easy to find and share on social media and other online channels. Think about using ads, sponsored posts, and other promotions to get your content in front of the right people. Okay, so you've got your content all set up. Now's the time to get it out there for the world to see. That means sharing it on social media, sending it out in email campaigns, and showing it to sales prospects. This ain't a one-and-done deal though. It takes a lot of hard work and consistency from your team to keep the leads and sales rolling in. But don't worry, there's a ton of ways to get your content out there, like advertising and teaming up with influencers. No matter what you're running, blog, podcast, video series, make sure you're promoting it on social media. There's over 3.6 billion users on these platforms, so it's a prime spot to connect with your audience. Timing is everything when it comes to promoting your content. Try different times to see what works best for your audience. For example, if your Twitter following is always active, consider posting at peak hours and off-peak hours to see what resonates best. Last but not least, link to your content from other sources. This will not only give you more exposure, but also make your audience feel more connected to your brand and its authority. When it comes to marketing, content is the king. But just having content ain't enough, you gotta know how to use it the right way. To make sure it's doing its job, you need to analyze it and check how it's performing. This includes keeping an eye on the traffic coming in, where you rank on search engines, and checking out what your competitors are up to. Next up, you gotta look at how your content is formatted and how it jives with your audience's needs. This helps you make content they'll actually want to read or watch. And it also helps you figure out the best way to promote it so you reach more folks. Before creating any type of content, be it a blog post, podcast, or graphic design, make sure to do your research. This will help you find any keyword gaps and common questions folks have. You can also chat with experts in the field to learn more about your target audience's pain points and buying habits. But remember, people consume content in different ways, so you gotta make sure you're reaching them where they are. To make sure your content is doing its job, use data analysis. This way you can see how it's performing and what needs a tweak to make it even better. And you can also take a look at your competitors' successful content to see what they're doing right and what you can improve on. Finally, use a CRM or marketing automation tool to track the impact your content is having on your bottom line. With all this info, you can improve your content and make sure it's doing its job right. I just wanted to share some resources with you to help kickstart your content creation journey. In the description below, I've included some of the tools that I personally use to create high-quality videos just like this one. Creating content, especially video content, is a key aspect of building a successful online presence. That's why I've taken the time to curate a list of the best resources to help you get started. So, be sure to check out the description for more information. And that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.